So over the last few months, I have acquired a lot of new makeup, but have I played with any of it? No. It's time to start doing that. It's time to start trying some new things and not only wearing my standard Alima Pure Pressed foundation all the time, especially when my skin is looking decent, okay? So right now my skin is actually looking pretty good for the most part. I know that my hormones are about to freak out. I can feel it happening. Like I'm acutely aware of like what's going on in my body right now for some reason. Usually I don't even notice, but like right now it's like, I mean, I think most of the people who watch me are women. So like, you know, I'm all bloat and like, I'm really hungry right now for some reason. And I can feel that things are about to happen on my face, especially because I can't go this long without a breakout, without something happening. So, since my face isn't terrible and the redness of it isn't even actually that bad, I wanted to play around with like a skin tint or like a tinted moisturizer or something with more minimal coverage and play around with a more like minimal makeup look. So most of the time I don't wear a ton of makeup. I love makeup. I love experimenting with it. I love the colors. I love playing with it. I love collecting it. I love new releases. I love everything about makeup, but do I wear it a ton? When I'm not filming, honestly not. But I also don't have like a lot of occasions to wear makeup, you know? Like I'm not going out on dates. I'm not doing stuff. You know, I go to the grocery store, I go to the gym. You know, I hang out with like friends, but I'm not like going out, you know, places that you would usually wear makeup. So, I do want to play around with the things that I have, but I'm a more minimal person even when I do wear makeup, right? So like I don't put on a ton of makeup. I don't wear complicated eye looks. I don't wear like lipstick the majority of the time. I'm very minimal, than like glam. And I know like glam stuff is very popular here. People like to watch that, but that's just not me. That'll never be me. I want to showcase stuff that, at least for me, is more realistic. Like you won't see me walk, even like say I go on a date, even then I'm not walking out of the house like, you know, full glam, right? I may wear something with like more coverage, maybe a little bit of like an eye thing, but I'm not walking out in like complicated makeup. That's just not me. I love it, it's beautiful, but it's just not me. So I do want to start showcasing more like minimal, like everyday makeup for, you know, like the normal person, like a normal amount of makeup that a person would wear if all they're doing is like going to the grocery store, or if you just don't like makeup that much, but you want a little bit of something on your face, right? So that's what we're sort of doing. So I'm playing with mostly new stuff here. My mascara and my brow product are not new, but the rest of the stuff is stuff that I've acquired recently. It is more new and it's very minimal. There's not a whole lot going on here. So I'm thinking that I'll probably make this some kind of series, you know, minimal makeup, something or other. I don't know what I'll call it yet, but just minimal makeup, you know, just, you're not looking at full coverage stuff. You're not looking at crazy looks. It's just, you know, if you're someone who loves makeup, but you just want more minimal stuff, like that's what I'll be showcasing. So I'm gonna start with this Dream Lit under eye brightener that I got from Pacifica. I'm not actually gonna wear like a specific concealer because I don't feel the need to. So I'm just gonna do this under my eyes just to brighten stuff up a little. And then we're just using like a tinted, what is this? Well, it's a tinted moisturizer SPF. So I'm gonna use the Say Beauty tinted moisturizer. So I have only used this a couple of times and I don't know how much difference it makes, but I bought it, so I want to play around with it and try it out. So what is it? Just says it's to plump, brighten, and it gives like a lifting effect. Did it do that? I don't know. But I'm not wearing like full-on concealer. So I have the Say Slip Tint in the shade 3. I'm just gonna pump, oh, I just got some of that on my floor. I'm just gonna pump a couple of pumps of that into my hand, and then we're just going to put it on. And the coverage of this isn't super high. It is just like a lightly tinted moisturizer, which when my skin is looking not half bad, I sort of prefer to wear stuff that's more, you know, lightly tinted, more natural, just sort of like lets the actual skin show through and not so much like covering it up. Because right now, today, you know, my skin is in decent shape and I don't get those days that often, especially where it's not like super red or like inflamed. So on those days, I do want to just do something more. I don't want to cover up, you know, all my skin, right? I'm just going to do a little more in sort of like the cheek and nose area because that is my sort of more red area. So I'm just going to press it in lightly. And then just sort of like go around. We do a little bit around the eye area. Not so much as like a concealer, but. So that's that. And the shine will go down in a minute because I am going to use the new Say powder, which is here. So this is the newest release from Say. They do have 3 shades of this. There's translucent, and then I think there's like a more sort of medium one and then like a darker one. This is the Air Set, and I just have the translucent one. And I did buy the brush as well. So this is the fluffy brush. So it's a multi-use targeted powder brush. And then I'm just going to put this all over my face to sort of just like take the shine down. Because it's translucent, so it doesn't have any coverage, so we're just mattifying it all. So we don't look like, you know, we don't look shiny. So far I'm really liking it. It's like a nice powder. Does a good job. So we've got some SPF coverage. Not a ton, you know, I don't go overboard with it, especially because I don't go out much. In the summer, I'm a little bit more careful with, you know, SPF and applying it and coverage and things like that, but I mean, I'm not out here doing the whole 3-finger thing. Like that just seems excessive. But that's me. I know people have varying opinions on how much SPF you should use and all of that. So that is that. I am not going to put on bronzer because we're just doing something very simple and minimal. So I'm going to take one of the new fluffy blushies from Pacifica, and this is in the shade Sunset, which is sort of like this nude peachy color, I guess. So I'm just going to take a brush, and then I'm just dotting this. I'll do it on my cheeks, I do it across the nose a little bit, and then I do it above the forehead, just for a little color, you know? But not like a full-on like bronze type of thing. We just want to look healthy, right? We want to look like we've got a little bit of color. We want to look healthy, like we've, you know, our diet is good. We're eating decently well. We are sleeping a decent amount. Okay, so then I'm going to do brow stuff, and I'm just going to use the Merit volumizing pomade because I haven't used it in a while. And I mostly had only been using the Kosas one, and so I thought it was time to switch it up. Switch it up a little bit, and I do like this one. This is one of the like 2 Merit products that I actually really enjoy. I like the brow product and I like their foundation stick. I'm not a fan really of the rest of their stuff. It just doesn't impress me all that much. I just don't think it's, you know, any more special than anything else that I have. Like they're like cream blushes just don't have the best pigmentation in my opinion. I mean, like I like the Pacifica Fluffy Blushy thing, which is way less expensive, more than I like the Merit one. And I don't really like their highlighter stick because it just feels like it's so greasy to me. I'm not a fan of their mascara. It's like a tubing mascara, which is not really my thing. Okay, so then before I do mascara, I am gonna use this Arho Luminescence. This is the one in the shade Morning Dew, which is the more peachy one. And I'm just gonna use this like on the tops of my cheeks as sort of like a highlighter. I'm not gonna do it all over. Because I realized when I put that pink one on in the video that I posted a couple of days ago, I had done it like all over my cheeks and it did look it was a little much. So I'm just gonna do like the tops of my cheeks to add like a little bit of a highlight, but not so much that it's like all over my face and it's like overwhelming. Just a little bit, right? Like that. And then we do mascara. So I'm gonna use the Pacifica Stellar Gaze in Supernova, which is just the black. I like this one because it does give me sort of like nice big lashes without being too sort of like dramatic and over the top, at least for me. Gives your eyes a little bit of definition. I'll show you one against the other here when I'm done. Especially when you're not wearing like, you know, like a full-on eye look. I mean, it is even good for full eye looks. I mean, this mascara is actually really, really nice. It is one of my favorites in terms of like how it looks, plus, you know, the price point. So here's one eye against the other with just one coat. And I only do one coat, especially if I'm doing more of like a minimal look anyway. I only do one coat because I don't like the spidery, like clumpy lashes look. I like just like blacker defined eyelashes, which is what this one gives me. It doesn't give me too much volume. It doesn't give me too much length. They don't get all clumpy. They just look nice. So that's that. And then I didn't know what to do with my lips. So I pulled out the Agave Butter Balm, the new, it's just a lip balm from Bite Beauty. So I've been using this the last few days. It's actually kind of nice. I've been carrying it around in my, you know, my purse, and this is what I've been using. It smells really good. And you know, when you don't want to wear like a full-on lip color or anything like that, can't go wrong with like a balm. You know, the Fit Glow Night Lip Serum or this, or you know, any other balm that you have. I have this other one here, this one that smells like bananas from Catalyst. Oh, it smells so good. I love the banana scent. Anyway, that's that. That is a minimal makeup look. You know, that sort of just nicely accentuates your skin without it being too much. Obviously, if I had, you know, like a full-on breakout going, this is not what I would do. This would not cover if you are having like a full-on breakout. Like I can do that one of these days. Like if I'm having like a really bad breakout, if I have a lot of inflammation, I could come on here and show you what something like this would look like on skin like that. But on days when I'm having decent skin, the inflammation is not terrible, my skin tone is kind of even, mostly even for the most part, and I just want to put something on without it being too much, too heavy. I just sort of want to define the features a little bit more, just add a little bit of color into the skin, but not do too much, you know? What do you think? I think I like it, and I want to play around with more stuff like this, doing more sort of like minimal, playing around with more tinted moisturizers or tinted SPFs or like skin tints, things like that. I mean, obviously I will still try like the foundations that I bought, and those are going to be better for days where I do want my skin to look like flawless. I am waiting on a couple of shades from Fit Glow. I did order a couple of different shades of their foundation during the Beauty Hero sale, just because when I swatched number 3, it did look a little bit more pink than I thought would work for me. So I did go ahead and I picked up 2.5 and 1. So I'm waiting for those to come in, and then I will film a Fit Glow foundation review video. But this is what I wanted to do today. I just wanted to do something minimal, try out some things that I hadn't tried out yet, and then just, you know, that's it. Not much more to say. So what do you prefer? Are you like a full-on makeup person? Do you like to do the glam thing, or are you more like minimal? Or do you not like makeup at all? Do you just watch it just for fun and you don't actually, you know, use any of it? Or do you fall somewhere like sort of in between? Let me know. I'd like to know what you guys enjoy, what you enjoy watching, what you enjoy, you know, doing with your own face. I don't really watch a lot of, to be honest, I don't really watch a lot of content anymore. I like to read. That's what I do with my free time now. I read. You know, I'll come on here and I'll film a video whenever I have time, but like, for me, for my off time, what I like to do right now is read, and I don't consume a lot of content. You know, when I'm like cleaning or something, I'll turn on a video, or I'll watch a funny video every so often, but I'm not watching makeup videos. I'm not watching like makeup review videos, but I still like to do that stuff. I don't know, it's just sort of like the place that I'm in right now. It's just not, I don't know. I also want to tell you about, these shirts that I found at Target. So I was looking for, I don't know, like every once in a while, I've had a lot of the shirts that I've got in my closet. You guys probably don't care. If you only cared about the makeup, just click off now. The rest of this is just going to be just like rambling. But a lot of the shirts that I've had in my closet, you guys have seen them all because I cycle through them. I've had for like years and years now. I hardly ever buy new clothes, especially lately, just, you know, finances are tight. But I was like, I'm in this weird place right now where I'm just sort of like sick of all the stuff that I have. And I was at Target, and I really am into like high-waisted jeans right now. And I kind of like the crop top thing, but not like so cropped where like my whole stomach is like showing. I'm sort of just like easing myself into the crop top thing. So I found these at Target. I did get it a little bit dirty when I brought a box in, so just like ignore the stains. But it's like these boxy, they're sort of like boxy, sort of cropped tops, but these jeans are very high-waisted. So I was wearing jeans the other day where it came up. So where do these come up? These come up to like here. I don't know, they were only $10 and they're so cute. And I like them, they're loose, but they're not like baggy, but this is an extra small, so it's sort of like a more loose fitting. If I had worn a small, I probably would be drowning in it. But they're just like, they're lightweight. They come in really cute colors. They're super comfy. They're only $10. I'll link it down below in case you want to check it out. But I loved them. I saw them and I was like, ooh, that's so cute. So yeah, so anyway, enough of that little story. But that's all that I've got for this video. I just wanted to share a minimal makeup look with you guys and chat about my clothes, I guess. I don't know where that came out. I just, like, I haven't talked to anybody in a while. So I guess maybe I'm kind of feeling like a little bit like stir crazy. Like usually I see a friend at least once a week. But I missed church on Sunday and I did not see her last week. So I'm kind of, I've had nobody to talk to for a bit. So I'm going a little nuts here. Anyway, I hope that you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.